Hello and welcome to Brentwood Farm. So July seems to have come and gone within the blink of an eye, and it's August already, so it's time for me to start getting in those autumn crops. Well, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere and you're in a temperate zone, now is the time to start thinking about your autumn salad crops. So your 3 seeds to sow this month will be things like lettuce, rocket and spinach. So you might remember a few weeks ago I was sort of really disheartened because my lettuce had all bolted and the rocket had gone to flower. Well, that's what happens in the summer months because these salady crops can't cope with the heat at all, and they go really quickly, and if they get too dry, that makes them go to seed even more quickly. But now we're in August, the summer is sort of coming to an end, and in Britain we're having a typical British summer in that it's been really, really warm, it's been really dry, and now it's gone. It's rainy, it's wet, we get a few odd days of nice weather like today, but even now it's windy. It doesn't stop Barry crowing though. So even though you would probably be sowing your rocket and your spinach and perhaps your lettuces in mid-August to the end of August, I'm going to start today because the weather has gone off a little bit, so it doesn't really matter. Now the one thing with your lettuces is you still want to be doing your summer lettuces. Your sort of colder weather lettuces, so Arctic King and things like that, won't be sown until September and October, and they'll go through the winter. So you can still do your sort of summery lettuces at the moment. So you might recall that this is the bed that I created last year, and it was going to be my spinach and my lettuce bed. And then the chickens got out and destroyed it. So this lettuce was all destroyed, and then the rocket was here and it went to seed, and then the lamb's lettuce was here and it got destroyed by the chickens. But now I've sort of worked out how to stop the chickens escaping. So I'm going to be using this again for salads, and it's nice because it's underneath the cordon trees and it's a nice clear bed, and it's quite shady as well. And actually salad crops like a bit of shade. So take 2, we're going to do some lamb's lettuce again. We're going to start that down this side. We've got 2 types of spinach, so we've got our cooking spinach, which is Madania, and then we've got the Apollo F1 hybrid, which is a more of a baby leaf spinach, and we're going to be putting those in the middle, and then up towards the chickens, Barry and his girls, where he... You're not going to crow now, the camera's on you, are you? You going to crow? No, you're going to feign ignorance. So we're going to be putting rocket in there. Now I'm going to direct seed all of it because there's no point putting it into seed trays when the ground is so warm. So I will just be doing... Oh, I'm in the shadow. I'll just be literally creating little drills with my finger and sowing them in, and then I'm going to prick out heavily, so I've got individual plants probably every 6 inches. And I'm going to fill the, well, I'm not going to fill the entire bed today. I'm going to probably do half of what I want of each type, so that towards the end of August I can then sow again. So I'll do maybe, if I want 4 rows of rocket, I'll do 2 rows today, and then towards the end of August I'm going to do another 2 rows of rocket as well. So that's the job for today. I'm also going to be putting in some more radishes, because a lot of my beds are starting to get empty now. So this is where rocket was, and I've pulled it out, so I can now fill that up with more radishes. And then these lettuces are almost gone over as well, so this end of this bed is going to be fairly clear, but I'm going to do some more lettuces. And these lettuces, funnily enough, are ones that are ancient. So I didn't have any current lettuce seeds, and I thought, oh crikey, I don't want to have to rush out to the shops and buy more. And I found these 2 really old seed packets. This is Little Gem, and Sow by 2013, and then this is Lady Lettuce, whatever that is. And does this have a date? This doesn't have a date, but I know that I got it years and years and years ago. So I thought, what am I going to do? But I thought I'd just throw it all in anyway. So I threw it all in to seed tray a couple of days ago, not expecting anything, and it has started to germinate. So I must say I probably put about 100 seeds in here, so obviously not 100 plants are going to come up, But I keep seeing more actually. I'm surprised how many are coming up considering the seeds are pretty ancient. So this is going to be a random salad assortment of lettuces that I'm just going to keep in the propagator in my conservatory for now, but I'm going to fill this space up here with those. And then obviously at this time of year you want to be successionally sowing as well, so you can still put in more beetroot, you can still put in more carrots, you can still put in your turnips. These are those little snowball turnips that I bought, so you can I've pricked them out as you can see, but more have now come up, so you can still be successionally sowing right through until September. And it also depends on where you are in the world as well. The crowing is mad. But yeah, so it depends on your season as well. So I know that in Britain, although the packet might say you can sow up to the end of August, I know that we often get an Indian summer at the end of September, and so the season progresses a little bit more. So I can hedge my bets and sort of forecast that the frosts aren't going to come as early as they might, and just put in a few more things. Now if they do come and they kill everything, well, that's it, so be it. If they don't, I've got a healthy little extra harvest. So that's my 3 seeds to sow in August: spinach, rocket and summer lettuces still that you can pick through until the first frosts, and then you'll have your winter lettuces. I'd love to know what you guys are sowing and putting into the ground, so please let me know how your garden's going and what you're growing and what you're harvesting, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.